So guys, I seen this idea in some of my gardening magazines and on Pinterest. And it's finding an old bedstead and making a flower bed out of it. And I just loved them all that I looked at. And I told Danny I really would like to have one of these on the homestead. And we would go out looking for some old rusty bedsteads, and people wanted an arm and leg for them. So I just wouldn't pay that much for it. So we was talking about these flower beds in front of one of our friends, Danny's friends, and he said, I've got an old bedstead out there behind the shed. So we went and looked, and of course he did. He said I probably slept in that thing as a young boy. So he said, you can have it. And I was so happy. I thought, this is just perfect. So Mr. Brown and I are going to work on this today, and we're going to make me a flower bed. Maybe, if we can get it done. It's a beautiful day today to be working outside, and I'm so excited about this project. What's he doing with 2 sticks with baling wire tied to them? He's cutting tin. So back in the day, you may not have all the tools you need on the homestead to get your job done. So this is a way that you would cut tin. I've never seen it done this way, so this is a first for me. And it's cutting it. You can see him going straight down through there. And he said he didn't make his wire long enough, so he's got to stop and he's got to pull his stick out to the end so he can stand on it. But it really does work. Like I said before, poor people got poor ways, and people back then didn't always have the tools they needed. So he's just pulling, and it's cutting a pretty straight line. All these years I've been married to the man, never seen him do this. He's a hillbilly MacGyver. And sometimes if you was lucky enough, you'd have a pair of tin snips, which gets the job done pretty good. But nowadays they have all these newfangled tools that you can get stuff done pretty quick. So we got the tin up, and now he's putting some compost in. Now you don't have to use tin. You could use lumber or anything like that. But I wanted to use tin. I like the rustic look on the tin, and this is just the way I seen it done, so I thought we'd go that way with us. We had some old tin. So we're going to fill it up with compost and soil. So we got our compost in it, and we cleared out a bunch of old beds out in front of the house because we're redoing the landscape in front of the house. And we put that in here instead of hauling it off. And I will be getting some good topsoil, and I'm going to put some chicken manure in it and amending it real good for this winter and let it set up this winter for spring planting. And I'm really excited. I'm going to put me a sign in it that says Nanny's Flower Bed. Well, I'm getting it all set up for this spring, and I'm so excited. A little bit windy, but...
A little windy, but I don't know how you can have a more pretty day.
No. How warm do you think it got today?
It had to be 65, 67 at least. And it's starting to cool off a little now. It's getting cloudy, but we got a lot done today.
I'm really proud of what we got done today.
We did a lot of that shoveling stuff, didn't we?
It looks a lot better.
Well, we get Chad in there and you get some more flower pots, it'll look different. I'm excited because you know how I'm not a big fan of dirt around the house.
No, he's not. He thinks it's going to rot everything out, so I always have to be
Yep.
careful about that stuff.
I worry about that, but I also worry about termites.
Termites, yeah.
So it's a good thing not to have flower beds right against your house if you can. Unless you got them in pots like you're going to finish up doing in pots.
Big old buzzard flying over us. We ain't dead yet.
He thinks we're dead.
We might be old, but we're still alive.
My back kind of feels like it's,
Well, you worked
Hey.
hard today.
I stacked that big pile of wood that fell over.
Yeah, you did. The
This-
grandkids were here yesterday, and they didn't do it for you, did they?
No, they got me some wood up on the porch a little bit.
They did
What I
do
got?
that.
I've got some wood I've got to cut off. You know how much fun that is. That's wood that I had already cut. Now I got to make it where to fit better in the stove.
You
Or
need
wo-
smaller, yeah. The wood that was cut was too long for the wood cook stove.
Yeah, when I had all that, when I was cutting that wood, I didn't know I was going to have the wood cook stove
No.
this year.
But you love it.
I absolutely love the stove. It's simple, puts out more than enough heat. That thing says it'll heat 2,000 square feet.
Well, I believe it because we've always got we don't really ever have a big fire going, but the front door's open half the time, and we just have a,
Unless we're cooking in it.
well, yeah, but we had the front door open then. I'm not,
We've had the front door open for 2 days and the flies are coming in the house.
we had the front door open all day yesterday, but the kids were in and out, the grandkids, and we had a good day yesterday, Christmas.
Oh, it
and
was wonderful.
they were able to go out and play. It wasn't too cold. Nobody was sick. I mean, no snotty noses. It was a good day.
Some people were complaining because it wasn't cold, but I think the older I get, I kind of like this right here a lot better.
I do too. But I do want some snow.
It's coming.
So about the 6th of January, when we're supposed to go back to
The
school,
6th is January.
we need a big snow. A big one.
Want to stay on the month of January?
Yeah. So I really like my flower bed.
Oh, the bed.
Yeah.
Yes. It is. That's a real flower bed.
That is a real flower bed, and I'm excited about that.
I bet ain't too many people seeing tin cut with a piece of wire, have they?
No. That was the first time I seen it too. We're gonna start calling you Hillbilly MacGyver.
That's not the first time I ever done that.
I never seen that done.
Well, we got modern tools nowadays, and
Except for us.
well, except for us, I still got the old hand snips, and they work good cutting across the tin. But when you're trying to split it, like we were the tin is so stiff, it's hard to work them. And I thought, I've seen my grandpa do this.
I had never seen it done.
Well, I've done it. I've done it before, but maybe you just wasn't out when I done it.
No.
But
And the biggest thing we got done today that he's really proud of is I had a wisteria tree that was growing out by the storage shed, and it took it over. It was
I'd fight that thing and push the door open. It would push it shut.
it
It'd
was
get
like
down in the door trying to shut it. I hated it there.
it was like fighting a jungle trying to get inside the storage building. And me and him, we've argued over that, but I just could not stand him cutting that thing back or moving it. So I finally give in today, and
It's sitting right back here behind us now.
Yeah, it's sitting back here by this tree over here on this side. And the way we've got it there, I'm hoping it's going to grow up that tree and come over to this tree.
It's gonna. If trees here are close enough, it's gonna probably run all over them.
So,
It done went down through the pot into the ground.
And yeah, hard clay ground.
It went right in
It had
there.
big old roots on it, so it should do good over here too, I hope. It may die, I don't know. But we
Well,
got that moved, and he's happy about that.
That made my day.
I know it.
I have fought that thing and kicked at it and threatened to cut it. I don't know how many times I've threatened to cut it.
Every time I walked around, I kept getting my hair caught in all them little
I kept thinking,
vines and limbs, and I was getting
I
upset.
kept thinking, how can I poison this and she not know about it?
That would not have been nice. That would have been mean.
You're the only reason it was still there.
I know.
If it'd been up to me, it'd have been gone a long time ago.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, we had a good day today, I can tell you. Of course, our old backs, they'll probably be sore in the morning, but we're not done because we've got another week off, and we plan on getting, or I plan on getting quite a bit done. I'm fixing to do some more getting rid of stuff. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed again with stuff everywhere. Uh-oh. But my storage building's getting out of hand. I'm getting a little bit too much stuff around the house again, and it's going.
Going away.
Going away.
I don't like cluttering. We don't need any one of us really like clutter.
The older I get, I just can't. It unnerves me.
I can't stand it anymore. I hate to throw good stuff away, but you always think, well, I'm going to use that. And it's unreal what we have used since we built this house. I had a bunch of pieces of lumber and things that I had saved, and I have just about used all that stuff up. But yeah, we got a rear ranger, cooking shed, and
the back porch. It's screened in back porch, and that's where I'm fixing up to do all my canning and stuff for next canning season.
going to fix up a screened in cooking area. I guess it's already screened in.
It's already screened in. I'm getting rid of a bunch of junk that's back there.
When it's really hot, and you can just heat that back porch up back there.
It's right there by the garden.
Right by the garden.
I walk out the door and gather my stuff up and go in.
And we may eventually put windows in it and take the screen out.
I'm thinking seriously about doing that because...
And we're going to put Miss Vicky a bed back there.
Yeah, that way when Miss Vicky or whoever comes to see us, I'll have a extra bed back there on the cooking porch. But anyways...
I believe I could sleep out there in that flower bed tonight.
You think so?
I think it'd be that beat. I just cover up good. I'd be good shape.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be
That's about the kind of bed I had growing up. Me and my older brother shared a bed, and I don't think it was much bigger than that.
Well, you know, I've been seeing this on Pinterest and in a lot of my gardening books and magazines. I've seen these flower beds, and I've been thinking about it a long time, but I just could never, you know, you go to a sale or something, they're very expensive.
The old
bed steads like that. And we have a friend, and we were talking about it, and he said, I've got an old bedstead back there behind the shed. So we went back there, and there it was. He said, you can have it. So I was excited about that.
That was Mert. He's good to us.
Yeah. But it'll be there a long time. It's rusted up, but that's the way it needs to be. So I can get all that fixed up. I'm going to put some strawberries in it and just different perennials and stuff in it. So, but I am going to...
And we know I guess you showed some pictures. We rearranged this flower bed here.
Yeah, I haven't... I think I did. I don't remember.
It's not near as big as it was.
No.
We did that here a while back. And I've got tons of wood I need to get out of the woods.
When are you going to get that done? When it snows?
Well, I need to get it today, but I ain't going to.
You know what sounds good, though?
What?
We have ate so much stuff.
Oh, it did.
I mean, just stuff, and it was good stuff.
Oh, it was wonderful.
But...
chocolate gravy, deer steak, white gravy, biscuits.
That was our Christmas breakfast when everybody come over yesterday.
Fresh pork sausage, bacon, Pork sausage come from my youngest boy.
Yeah, it was all really
A hog
good.
that he had killed, and it was really good. And the eggs.
I haven't ate much today.
I
mean, nothing.
remember last night I saved a couple of biscuits and
I know.
a couple of pieces of deer meat and a little bit of chocolate gravy, and that was my breakfast. And I haven't had nothing since then either. What time is it?
It's time to eat.
I don't even know what time it is. Let me see what time it is. I don't even know what time it is.
For some reason, a
It's almost 3 o'clock.
thin, crispy crust pizza sounds good. No?
You gonna whip that up?
No.
Oh. We're gonna drive and get it.
I don't know. Probably. But anyways, I'm going to get in there and get cleaned up. But we just wanted to make a little video because I didn't video our Christmas Eve or our Christmas because it was just full of my grandchildren and my kids. And YouTube's really getting particular about videos with, you know, full. It would have been nonstop grandkids, and I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to put my grandkids out there.
Well, we had to have a little bit of time with family.
Yeah, it was family time, and it was wonderful. But I was missing you guys too, so we just wanted to bring y'all along outside with us today because it was too pretty not to.
Beautiful. I can't tell you the last time I've seen weather like this.
It makes you wonder though, what is this, the calm before the storm?
Well, they're talking like Saturday that we could get some severe weather.
Severe weather,
Like
storm,
thunderstorm, tornado stuff.
Oh, well.
I figured we got a cold front coming. I hadn't even watched the weather. I ain't worried about it. But
We ain't had the TV on hardly any.
None.
We don't watch TV much anymore anyways.
been in there hammering on them comments, trying to, man. In between everything. Woo! That is a full-time job.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Christmas.
I hope everybody had a good Christmas.
If anybody's been sick, we hope y'all get to feeling better.
I hope you're better. I hope the good Lord's blessing you. That's what I hope.
But we're going to get off here now, and we're going to get cleaned up and maybe find something to eat. So we'll be back with you probably in a couple of days. Don't know what we'll be doing, but I promise you we'll be doing something.
You've got a jar up January coming up, don't you?
Yes, I do. Jarred up January.
She's been invited for collaboration.
Yeah, but I can't remember everybody, so I've got to get my list out.
But she's going to be doing some canning in January. At least 3 videos.
I was invited to be in with some other wonderful canning ladies and gentlemen, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll be busy in January with that, and we'll have something canning every day in January. There'll be something.
I think you got to do 3, right?
Yeah, but everybody's doing 3, so every day is going to be somebody canning something great. So I need to get my list of gals and guys, and maybe my next video or 2, I can tell y'all who all it's going to be. But I was invited into it, and I was very honored, and I can't wait. So we better close this up.
Nothing like canning in January when it's not hot, but look at it, it's hot. I believe it's going to change.
It may not be up north, though.
I believe that the weather is going to change.
Yeah. We got a few things that was budding.
Yeah, stuff trying to bud. That's unreal. It's going to get bit.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, we'll see you guys later, and y'all stay safe, and God bless everybody.